Yeah, definitely be very critical though. Don't be nice.
So,
Um,
got you, Rob.
How did he even know this existed?
I posted
You
publicly.
posted on
Okay.
your Discord. I stalk your Discord.
Yeah, my goal was to like not like invite a bunch of people, but not have it be a secret either. It looks like you guys won all the day maps and the other team won all the nights and dusks, right?
Yeah,
Maybe you don't
that's
remember.
right.
I'm not
See in
surprised.
a second.
Yeah, I definitely would have expected this team to be strongest on day, like relatively to the other team, given the like warrior experience.
Oh, what a
Good,
read!
good catch.
Nice start.
Mhm.
I mean, I went for it because he like slowed down on the open. He fucked the J in the open,
Yeah.
so I thought it was free.
Did you guys
Yeah.
do that shit in practice where he knew to watch for it?
Oh, I did it all the time in practice. No, if you look at the open,
Like he's expecting you to do that. He's expecting you to do
no, no, no,
exactly
no. I don't know. He's late on the open. That's why I did it. Yeah, I mean,
But he's already
he's
like
got
pulling back left to stop his
yeah, yeah, yeah.
momentum
I mean,
at the time you dive
yeah,
under. He's reading that you're gonna dive under.
yeah. I do it about like 20-30% of day opens, but this one like was not on purpose. Like, I was not planning on doing it. I did it because it was late in the middle. But he still read it. Anyway, there's like a game against Toshi where he screwed up the open a little bit more, like the initial J, and like he lost the game in like, from the open in GDC.
That happens
Yeah,
for
anyway, keep going.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
I
he
just
read it good.
wanted you to know, Rob, that I'm trying to keep the discussion a little bit away from tactical stuff like these dive under specifics and more on strategic. So actually the main thing I noticed about this opener, which is related, is I don't feel like your team capitalizes on the kill because blue still gets their speed up at right and
He's blue.
that's just
He's blue.
Yeah, that you're right. It's
The
teams are
the name
all right. I don't know who's who.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
So
punished on that open.
yeah. So Rob died on the open and not
basically Rob dies on the open, but then Sam doesn't watch his own speed warrior in and just leaves before his speed warrior forms, and then Sam doesn't get his own speed warrior up, and then Sam is actually fucked and loses.
Yeah,
I feel like that's Gold Checks' job though, right?
yeah. Richard rose immediately, but gets destroyed by Austin. It seems like.
The point is the vanilla warrior there should be watching
the
the open
vanilla
game.
warrior should have been watching that gate.
I don't understand how Gold Skulls beat or what? Gold Skulls just left.
It's because Gold Skulls didn't have a berry, but there's no reason to.
No, they did.
They didn't.
Oh my god, that's not the route. Does Sam Speed Warrior not know the route there? I don't know. That's
No, that
personal
was
attack. I apologize. Since we're recording, Rob.
Is it tactics or strategy if Sam doesn't stay to get his speed run up?
I think
Didn't the drone
strategic.
just screw up and not get the berry? Like that was the problem.
Yes,
he also took a bad route. Like
Yeah.
usually you go through the back and not the front.
But
Yeah,
I think the big mistake here is Gold Checks, because Gold Skulls is like, well, Checks left me, I'm alone here. I should go to the gate that my queen grabbed. But then also Sam doesn't stay at left gate. Kind of just goes back and forth a bit. I'm just really sensitive to this because in my opening set against Free Lads, the same thing happened. I killed Cesar on the open in a similar way, and then we didn't capitalize on it because I was kind of like, which gate should I go to, you know? Tagging mid here is not...
Honestly, I'm just surprised that like it felt like it feels like Sam just got really ahead of his team and then didn't fall back to support. Yes, I think Gold Checks.
It's pretty clear the blue won this opener.
Yeah.
Despite being down an egg.
Right.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I think Gold Queen just doesn't watch his drones. Like even though he got the kill on the opener, the job is still to watch the drones for him and make sure you get your people up, and he doesn't
He
track
he
any of
was
them.
he was a little too
Like,
greedy. I
plays
think.
gate control. Go ahead.
Yeah, he was
I
a little too
understand it
greedy.
completely. To win the opener against the other queen, you have to really focus on the other queen, and that limits how much you're able to concentrate on everything else that's going on. But it's just something to work on.
I mean, I would say this is a gold queen focusing on the wrong things. This gold queen focuses on gates instead of drones, and then loses the opener because of it.
Wait, how did?
Yeah.
Let's go
Well-
back a bit. Where did Gold Skulls? I know Gold Skulls came up from left gate. Where did they? Okay, so they wrapped immediately after. No, okay, so they went and got speed again.
Did they die?
Yeah, I think they died. Maybe not.
No, they're just waiting for it to.
No.
Okay, yeah,
They go and grab speed again.
Yeah, so I think this is a solid recovery performance from Gold.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't take that long to get checks up there,
Yeah.
and they get a speed up here. Really great move by Sam. Love it.
Did he need to do it though?
Which,
Like, I don't understand why he dives in the first place there. Like, he's just sitting above the gate and then gets the kill on the warrior right here.
But you need to dissuade abs, right?
Oh no, it's weird. Okay, never mind. He just like was sitting there and wasn't really planning to kill abs by standing there. And when abs went in, he still reacted and tried to dive on abs, even though abs was already, or not abs, who the blue warrior who suicided into him checks.
It seemed fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, why dive there? Why not just turn left and kill the incoming warrior? But whatever.
He did.
I mean, this
kill
is on like
some-
half speed, right? Like
This is
it's not like
tactics. Sorry, apologies.
okay, so wonder if blue team could have prevented this scenario a little better. But it seems
You mean
like yeah,
well,
so they lose
stopping
blue
this-
abs up top, right? But overall I'd say like they were really ahead and now they are it's a lot more even now, I guess. I guess they're back to being a little ahead. It's hard for me to tell right now.
Right, punished by blue queen.
Yeah, I think blue's still ahead despite all of that, just because they're making the base on the right side or the left side rather.
It's the snail progress.
Yeah.
I think more than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
The most important thing on the map right now.
Yeah, and they're funneling the gold warriors correctly into.
Yeah, they do a good job. Blue does of controlling mid this whole time, and then as gold splits
Mhm.
apart, blue warriors collapse on them, kill them, and then return up to their spread position. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Ooh, that's a speed warrior.
Mm-hmm.
Blue queen doing lazy J's for no reason.
you don't know, man. Unless you're facing a hover transferring queen, man, it's so good.
Like I think
damn,
it's good to put pressure on the other queen that way. And if you like are so confident in it that you're never gonna miss it, then why not?
Because it's exploitable.
Yeah,
so Eduardo says he was looking to exploit it, but I often have like, especially Kevin knows I do this a lot, so he'll cover me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not exploitable all the time. It's definitely coverable.
Yeah.
If you got somebody covering your head, that covering the hover transfer.
And you can also use it as bait. So I use lazies as bait usually. A lot of times when I know the warrior loves to come out from under the ledge. So I'll land and immediately try and hit high.
the J doesn't the like J that will end in a 50-50 like that doesn't get you that much if there's no other action around there. So I don't mind doing it here because like the snail's so close and you're trying to freeze their queen close to the gate away from the snail.
Yeah, I think you just said the one case where it's useful, and this is the exact case that it's useful in.
But it like is it any more or less useful than like just being there ready to J in? Just stack, not stacking, capping the ledge and being ready to J in.
That's a good question.
10 seconds later, a side J kills him.
So I'd say it's like really just a pressure tool, right? Yeah. And it's like how much sort of pressure do you want to apply there? If you're constantly hitting that J, they can't really like feel comfortable at all, like not watching you essentially.
Yeah, you're kind of like telling them that by doing that you're definitely like if they ever leave, you're going to be right there, and it kind of locks them in a little bit. So I can see a reason for doing it, although I'm not sure it's better than like just being there ready to J in. It might be better.
And you bring more. You also bring more momentum into the collision, right?
Small difference between the things you're discussing, positionally speaking. The point is,
I don't know, man. And it definitely it's some like I think I exploit Sam's non-hover transferness. But they're strong, man. Like a lot of this, I think we like won the last 7 day maps in the tournament. Like a lot of pressure at side gates is super valuable.
Yeah, so my call out in this situation is I want blue abs to be on the left side of queen. So I feel like they should be going through the wrap rather than moving. But I think they do get there if I remember correctly. Oh, they go under. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather go through the wrap, but they end up in the right place. So I feel like all 3 of blue's military are in the right place. And I think it's okay that gold abs went for that because blue skulls is coming in. I'm just talking about how as blue team, when you're in, let's say, this situation, how you convert this to a win. Obviously, you're basically there, but it is still worth talking about, right?
Are you asking for a description of what blue should do?
I think I might be like people might be muted or something. I'm gonna reconnect.
Okay. Welcome back.
I think I gave my opinion of what blue should do. Blue queen should pressure from the inside of the ledge. Blue abs as the speed warrior should be outside of gold queen, and blue checks is covering the low route to the middle. If they get a 3rd warrior up, that warrior maybe should be with snail, but it's not crucial to have another warrior since they have all the gates. Anyway, that's this game. Yeah, pretty clear blue dominance throughout. I've been looking a lot less at kills lately, and a lot more at warrior count over the course of the game. It was pretty clear cut. Not much I can say about it that's not immediately apparent.
Yeah, I'd say kills plus gate control usually tell the whole a lot of the story there as well. Like if you just take kills, it's not really that useful if it's like 50-50 gate control.
Yeah. I think gate control is more interesting than kills. I noticed several games at Baltimore where the winning team had less kills, and I was like, we focus on this too much.
It's just the easiest to display. It was one of the like main things we said about KD when it first came out. Was that
Yeah,
it's
I
bad proxy stat.
I really like the Warriors up graph though. I think that's a hugely helpful tool. Like if I could only have one thing, I think that's the one I'm most into. For snail versus snail, at least.
I would love to see uptime into a percentage of the game per warrior. So you see each
Yeah.
warrior's percentage of the time that they were up.
Yeah, I think that's more valuable than kills. I mean, we should be able to have both though.
It's I'm not sure, right? I think that like kills shows activities. There's no reason for anybody to have like super low kills most of the time.
My 0-0 stat line disagrees.
Rob, you usually win mid against Sam, right? On night.
Yeah. Sam basically had two choices, right? Like he can try to the 50-50 and like 10% of the time I'm gonna run through him. Or he can
Rob, why do you guaranteed win mid gate but then send your drones low? Like directly low where you're not protecting them?
I know we should send a drone. A drone should be coming out of mid. I don't know. Like
Got him.
yeah. Like we didn't actually practice with Austin, right? It was kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's Austin's open? Let's go back a bit.
Austin's on checks, right?
That's probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. He should just come out of mid. He should be coming out of mid.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. Is he trying to prevent?
He's trying to deny gates.
I guess he's trying to deny,
And
which leads
instead
to
he gets denied.
Yeah, well, that leads to
seems
you
to have killed
bad.
Blue Queen. Yeah.
I don't know. I think trying to go back to up through mid from the right side of right gate is what killed Blue Queen.
Oh yeah, that was just bad play from me.
What's the other option though? Because from the right, you're gonna get bumped by both checks and gold abs is above you. I guess dive. Yeah, I guess dive.
Yeah,
But
just like a bunch of out of control bumping.
I don't think any one of us is that good at finding the right route when we're 1v3ing. So I'm not gonna call Rob out like that. It's a bad situation.
Maybe I put myself in a bad situation though.
No, Austin put you in a bad situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's bring Austin. Oh, that's me.
Oof. Yeah, well, this is just snowballing at this point. Like you are trying to get established and you cannot right now.
Yeah, that's pretty lucky timing by them.
Mm-hmm.
And
also you kind of missed that. You kind of like flubbed the J, which
yeah, I missed the J high, which is usually okay, but that's just like the worst place to miss the J high.
Right, exactly.
Solid recovery here though. I want to see Blue Queen go to speed. You're still.
It's still looking kind of iffy. Like they only have one. They might get two. They'll get two.
Nope. This is a tactics thing, but I just want to say it. Really good play by Gold Queen and Gold Abs together. I don't want to spend any time on it, but just like that's how you cover a gate together. The opposite of stacking.
Yeah, no, this looks like yeah, same miss right there. I think you're playing a little frantically right now.
Yeah, I mean, usually missing high is the way to go, right?
Right.
Yeah, I definitely the pace is too fast and I'm getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Oh, nice escape.
Mm-hmm.
I think I go back into it like 7 seconds later and die there.
Yeah. Good
Nice
kill.
kill.
All right, get one more. That's good.
Oh,
my drone! What is he doing?
Oh my god!
Well, I mean, your warriors cleared it out, so it seems pretty good so far.
Yeah, but they were almost hit 3, and Blue Skulls just didn't make the jump. Back down to 1 warrior again. And now Snail's an emergency.
Yep. Good jump.
Oh, shit.
No, if they had just risen through that column, they could have gotten at least one of those.
Yeah.
Oh.
Deserve to be alive.
Nice.
Oof.
Nice. So good, Rob.
Very good.
No, this was a mistake that I recovered from. That was like terrible play.
Nah,
Just
I
got
mean,
lucky.
I agree, but yet
luck
I
is.
tend to judge the outcomes in a situation like that.
Yeah. Luck is a very important aspect of playing this game, unfortunately.
I don't call it luck, but I agree with what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So it seemed like that
so
game was.
interesting
Sorry, go
that
for it.
blue never hits 3 warriors. That's what I was noticing all game. It's like you're about to get a third, one of the warriors dies, and the whole time that you're trying to get your 3 back up, the snail is moving.
Yeah.
We just got destroyed from the open.
Yeah, that to
True,
me was
yeah.
that to me was like Sam's team, like this tournament was really good at like snowballing. Like that's how they wrecked us on that first day map we played them against. And then like that first dusk map was essentially that too. They were just really good at making sure that you never really got set up enough to do anything to them if they got you on the open.
This actually felt like the big difference between like the mostly like single scene tournaments, single scene teams, and like the strong teams who got like 4th through 6th. Like felt like and the single scene teams, like including the New York 2 teams, single scene, like when they got a pretty big advantage, they just won. Like they didn't like squander games. Whereas like 16 teams would have like sort of 80% chance to win, like pretty dominant position, and just like not quite close it out.
Yeah, I can agree with that. There was at least one game against Sam where we had dominant position and didn't manage to close it.
Okay, but like the one question that I want to ask about this game is like, so blue team gets wrecked in the open, fine. What then, I guess? So is it a case of like blue team had some opportunities to recover that they didn't capitalize on, or is this like more of a case study on like this is how you as gold team push an advantage and there's nothing blue team could have done?
I definitely felt like I was playing a little too frantic, too fast. Like I was trying to play like
Yeah.
10 out of 10 execution, and I should have tried to play like 8 out of 10 execution.
Yeah, but putting aside just single player performance, it's like,
Yeah.
what did your team as a whole not do right in the recovery? Like, is it they focused too much on snail, not enough on snail? Why was it you were never able to get a 3rd warrior up without losing a warrior? Is my question.
I mean, one time it looked like Skull's droning was just bad. Like we had it, and he just like missed a platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's other big stuff.
Did Skulls need more help, or is it really just individual mess ups that just added up?
And being on last egg like 30 seconds into a game, 20 seconds into a game is also flexible.
I mean, I do that all the time, and then I play for another 10 minutes. It happens.
Yeah, well, I don't know. And also, this is a little bit sad. Like, this is a good case for full flex, right? Like, the Snail Rider could have been up out of mid. Right around here.
Flex is terrible. Let's see what decision kills blue checks here. Yeah, that's not great.
He just tried to dip under Sam's kills them, essentially.
Yeah, I agree with Sam. I'm gonna say that blue team was not just you, Rob. The entire team was like frantic from the opener through the end of the game.
Actually, I think the whole set was not like it was 6 bad games basically. In memory.
Yeah,
maybe the last dust map was okay.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it was very, very settled at all.
Looking at Blue Skulls' death here. Yeah, it just seems like frantic play. Okay, well, anything else for this game, or?
Yeah, it's hard to say, like, if there was much to do on recovery. Like, it looks like blue has an advantage right here.
Yeah.
A little bit. But because they've been on the back foot all game, they haven't really like been able to switch gears to like capitalize on it. And then they immediately lose one warrior and they're back to like survival mode.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It seems like lockout has been really strong the last couple tournaments. That like we get these degenerate states and the lockout, whoever wins the opener with a hard lockout just wins a little more often than it used to.
Abs going into the snail tunnel is just terrible. As the last warrior, it's basically.
Well, I mean, Chex is basically up right here.
Yeah.
Nah,
But even still,
having 1.5 warriors is still not enough to do that.
No, I'm not a warrior.
No, me neither.
Oh yeah, chased into the tunnel. Oh,
like he had a chance to escape there and get a kill on Abs, probably. Like
that doesn't mean going in there was a good decision.
It wasn't a good decision, but it wasn't an completely unsafe decision, right? Because they didn't surround him immediately. So
I think that's always bad.
He had time to get out when he went in, but he didn't get out when he had a chance to get out.
Right.
Going in there is saying, I think your drone is bad. That's all it is.
Sure.
But yeah, always
okay, I'm going to continue to argue this point. It's like you have one shot. If you make the one shot or you miss it, leave. Like it's not hard.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Felix, you're actually right, but like no one has that like I almost never see people just like, oh well, I didn't get it and leave. Like people always try a second time. But no, you're exactly right. And that's a really important point.
I would add the caveat that you better have a plan to juke the drone though, because if you just fly in, it's just never gonna hit.
Yeah, we're getting to a point where drones know what they're doing, and you're gonna get bumped if it's a high level team. That's just how it's gonna go. You have to assume it.
Yep. And so like you should always have an exit. You should always assume there's an exit plan, right? If you just fly in there blindly, you're good now. But
yeah, a lot of different good points, but ultimately this is a tactical thing. But I think it's more of a strategic thing to say that if you're the only warrior on your team, you shouldn't be spending too much time as the low warrior near snail. Is that fair?
I mean, also depends on how close it is, right? Like that was like bad, but not like terror bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that like
if the snail was
there wasn't really a gold
side.
warrior nearby. They mis-executed. They could have executed it properly and had a pretty guaranteed snail kill. I say
it wasn't hero mode time.
Executed good snail kill. There wasn't anybody close enough to kill him if they executed the snail kill properly. They had time to get out if they mis-executed, but they just didn't do either of those things and they died. So good entry in. Good strategic entry
overall, like of all the like missed snail clears I've seen, like that wasn't the worst one. But yeah, he probably should have gotten there.
I got the upside down shot on gold checks. 1 frame. Hey, so question here. I feel like the meta just like a couple months ago was if both queens are opening mid and your opponent dives, you can go over and make it to their safe gate before their safe gets up. Is that not good anymore?
Wait. Only way to deny their safe. So you have to just go directly above.
Yeah.
Deny their safe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that's still.
But they still get up at your gate, I think.
Oh, like if they go through the wrap?
Yeah, and they would because they'd see you coming.
Yeah, checks rotated.
Well, oh, huh, interesting.
But poorly.
Yeah,
Yeah, they didn't get the deny.
they didn't do the D-Ray.
Kind of sucked from a map control perspective, though.
I
I
agree.
kind of think Green going from right speed to right gate was too slow and put him in a pretty bad spot.
You just, the only gate you're guaranteeing with this opener is left gate, and you don't have anyone getting up there. Is this another thing with Austin just not practicing with you guys?
I mean, this was maybe a cheese. I'm not sure if we coordinated on the cheese well. Like, yeah, I don't even remember.
Fair enough.
Charlie from Dallas does this as well, and I think he's just better at denying the gate or winning the foo.
I think it's a great change up, but I don't think that the safe warrior is the one who does it usually. I think I want to see a drone getting up safe and another drone doing it.
Yeah. I agree. Send the Snell Rider to do.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I think
I would say don't go ahead, Felix.
Oh no, you first.
I would say don't send anyone to that unless you know that they can nail it. and you'll need queen support. Like you need coordinated queen support to follow up on it. Because even if you get the deny initially, you need the queen. So it like has to be a play. For sure.
Yeah. I think one way I can beat Sam is like in like really scrambly, chaotic opens. So if it's like, you know, we get him off of the playbook or whatever, and he's got to improvise. This is a way you can sometimes get an advantage on Sam.
It seemed like he
it had the opposite result, I think.
Yeah, it seemed like he.
Well, I mean, Austin lost the battle too, right? Like he's got maybe a 40% chance or something, and
I think that like the safe warrior, your safe warrior does wind up getting up at their safe, so they don't your safe warrior not getting up at yours doesn't wind up meaning that much. But because of the routes you take out of mid, you don't have a place for your speed warrior to get up, so they get up speed and you don't because of the queen route.
I know we can look at it. I also pressure their speed warrior who's confused, goes to their own gate and then can't get out of it. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, the opener it looked like they got 3 warriors up and you got 1. So whatever pressure I think Sam just like responded exactly how he should have to your scrambly to your changeup. And then your drones were not ready to respond this in the proper way.
So I think you'll see it if you see the opener when both queens go mid, blue queen goes through to the right, and then gold queen wraps straight left. So gold queen is taking a way faster wrap left than blue queen is right. Okay. So gold queen is wrapping, blue queen gets kind of slowed down here, and now blue queen is sandwiched. Now blue queen doesn't have the map, and gold queen can just keep trapping her and chasing her, and she's on last. So that now the map is lost because gold queen from right speed goes up through the middle into where the other queen is coming out. So I think in this case it's better to bail and go through under speeds and go into the right, because then you can a queen can't hold you in there as much. What
I think far more important thing is that the queen advantage on the horizontal movement is the fact that they got their vanilla up where you got your vanilla up second right? So it does matter that you got your safe up, but after they're safe, which means that you have now one contested gate and the other gate is totally theirs of the sides, and that is a big deal, and that's why I think You shouldn't send someone to the disrupt unless the queen is going wrap. If your queen is going mid, you should not send someone to the wrap to disrupt. Period.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think we should have also sent the snail drone, and then maybe it actually works out.
But committing 2 pieces to the disrupt, I think, is also not worth it. And you can like talk to the merits of that. But the single disrupt is really strong, but you have to have the queen going wrap. If the queen's going mid, it's not good. Like a very exceptional drone against an like underwhelming drone will win that battle, and you'll get your safe instead of their safe. But that's extremely rare. Like you're playing for the medium, the middle game, and the middle game is that you disrupt successfully the drone help, but they're not able to actually get up there because like the other drone is good as well. And so you have to have the queen pressure in the wrap, and you're just playing a different game at that point. But if you're not going wrap, then they get the initial bump and then
Oh, I guess there's like just aside from the particulars, I think it's actually nice. It opens if like we can send 2 drones versus 1 drone, right? For the trade of I'm fighting 2 drones at a gate where the queen is, right? Or like if queen matches queen, right? Like, I can contest mid and maybe stop mid against their queen, and then our drone can stop their safe and still get out of their safe, right? Like except a 2v1 drone for a 1v3 queen drone, right? Like I think that can actually end up in favor of the 2v1 drone team. I definitely agree. This was a mess.
Honestly, I don't think so. I think the biggest blunder was the changeup. Whether or not the drone shiv disrupted, like they did end up getting up, but they got up late. But your speed was going towards your gate, and when you changed up, that gave Sam the opportunity to disrupt your speed.
Right. Yeah. I mean, my speed drone maybe should have also gone to their gate.
Yeah,
not maybe. Our gate, and that might have also fixed it.
Yeah. So like that to me says that not everyone was on the same page with it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just gonna watch it one more time, and then we're gonna move on from the opener. This is not early enough. Still not early enough.
Rob, did you not feel like you were out of the triangle there? You turned back when I thought blue checks had you.
I mean, I don't know which part. I don't know that abs is on the wrap. That's just my problem. I just wrap blind.
Before that,
that's what kills me.
Before that, you're coming out from under left speed back towards the middle. Yeah, right around here. You're out.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm just scared of Sam, of the queen, because I'm under the queen directly right there when it's.
Yeah, honestly, I thought that was you had misplayed and realized you'd misplayed and just killed yourself really quickly to end the misplay.
No, I definitely don't die on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah. I very rarely die on purpose.
Does not stay alive on purpose.
I mean, location-wise, that is a spot to die on purpose.
Yeah, that was why to me I was like, oh yeah, that was really smart to just die on purpose immediately, because like you're not getting out of that.
No. Hold on. You have blue checks. I don't think you're not getting out of it ever unless you're wiped. I would hesitate maybe a second or two before giving up, you know?
Yeah, well,
Hey, this-
he,
For
he
sure.
said he
For
also
sure.
said it was an accident, but
Yeah, I know. I'm just disagreeing with you guys just because I want to.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like Sam has Austin covered there.
I guess.
I mean, my statement was that that location is a place at which you sometimes will want to die intentionally. That was my statement.
All right, fine. I revise my statement too. I'm just disagreeing with Felix.
See, I just wanted him to use the death warp.
So no.
I don't think I'm that smart.
That was a really good thread, Josh.
Your audio was bad. Was that Josh?
That was D-Ray.
No, it's me. I was
Sorry.
saying it was a good thread out of left gate to the ceiling
Thread.
in between the layer and thing. Sorry.
Nice work by Blue getting up to 3. And then
Really
they're all in
good
the same place.
queen control and map control by Gold here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're spread out real well.
Blue is clumped and got punished for it.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that Sam's team got more practice together than yours did, Rob?
I mean, I practiced not at all with Austin. I would say among the people, probably Kevin, BK, played quite a bit. Santi actually got a couple practices in.
That was great right there.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
should
I learned that
all queens should learn to do that.
I took that from Woody like pre-pandemic.
Saw you talking
Commentary,
about it in
actually.
Discord the other day.
Yeah, the commentary is actually pretty good because the commentator's like, "Oh, Rob is fucked." And you're like, "Oh, wow, that was actually good." Like, it's kind of an interesting moment.
So you would say that you, Kevin, and BK got as much practice together as according
He's on the other team. They definitely had more like maybe 2 practices, 2 full team practices. Or we obviously had none because Austin is in Austin.
Uh-huh.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, the big thing, we were winning most of the practices, like probably 65% of games. K played like so much better in this tournament than he did in practice. Like in practice, he'd just go for a lot of stuff, quite a bit, and I feel like this one he played a lot more like Greenwood, like with like medium killing and like high survivability as opposed to like high killing, low survivability. I think he was like one of 2 or 3 players who had like a positive warrior KD for the whole tournament.
Wait, what?
Just wondering why Blue Queen died here. Is it a failure to establish or is it peeking out? I think it's peeking out.
Peaking.
I'm definitely low.
So both.
Yeah, it was just bad.
Ugh.
So, just being totally honest, a little bit of a mess of a map.
Yeah, my takeaway is again, once they established
Drags
dominance,
suck. They just get like covered in grime, and then you're reintroducing grime over everything.
What?
You tell him, Ryan.
Oh, am I unmuted?
You're unmuted. Hi.
Do a little bathroom cleaning. I'll go mute myself again.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It felt definitely like a lot of. It felt like once they established dominance, they were able to just like press their advantage really hard.
Yeah. Same takeaway as Knight. Blue a little bit panicked. Great map control by Gold, pretty much.
and lots of low playing, which didn't translate well.
Yeah.
Especially because they were behind on objective the whole time. So one player felt forced to be low, and then their team was just able to spread the map and cover everything. And then like Sam had some great like preemptive tracking. It looked like as soon as Rob rotated anywhere, he was ahead just a tiny bit, ready to cut off.
I want to say this tournament as a whole was really objective driven, which is surprising because everyone is so military focused, but there was so much snail pushing that happened this tournament, including from the top 3 teams especially. Yeah, there's just a lot of snail pressure in all of these like winners finals, losers finals, grand finals games. It's a pretty equal opener. Oh, okay, no. I think blue won the opener.
Yeah, blue definitely won that one.
Good moves by blue.
Watching this wipe happen. Great teamwork by blue making the whole wipe happen. I think it starts with the killing skulls as a drone. Super valuable. Blue skulls kills gold skulls. Where is it? Here, blue skulls is hunting gold skulls.
Man, that's evil.
Very valuable. Very valuable.
What I like most about like so this upcoming kill on checks, it's the blue queen is used as blue queen uses their pressure to sort of dislodge them from the ceiling, and then the but then he leaves immediately, and the blue warriors are left to hunt him down. And they can do it because he's already out of position and running scared. But like blue queen doesn't really lose any position on the map. Just like immediately rotates back and lets the warriors.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
And before that, gold abs died just overcommitting to something.
Yeah, they died trying to race the queen to the ceiling.
Abs was trying to bait me out of punish my pressure on the queen. Actually,
I think they were just racing up top and weren't watching you. I think you recognized it better than them.
No, I think if Abs isn't there, Sam dies.
They're over here covering, and then you see them come up, and they think they can get there, but you just pop up to the ceiling before they realize you can, and you got them.
I mean, I think Abs is there, so Sam lives.
Yeah,
that could possibly be true. That could.
Yeah, in my mind, like I'm hunting Sam, and I want to go, and then I'm like, fuck, I gotta kill Abs. Sam, right?
That's fair.
But Abs could have still backed off a little earlier, right?
Yeah. Abs didn't have to die.
Abs didn't have to die.
But great pressure on the queen, great calming the queen. I think that translated into the kill ultimately. And great leaving and trusting your warriors. Which is another way of saying what Felix said, but like.
I mean, I think even if the warriors don't kill, if my warriors don't kill their warriors, I still want to be pressuring Sam.
Yeah, I think my big thing is that a lot of queens once they dislodge the warrior, feel like they have to focus on getting the kill or securing the kill.
Yeah.
When that's completely not necessary. Like our queens
that's a
do
good
it a lot.
call out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it a lot.
Yeah, this is all really good positioning by Blue Queen. Seeing how like Blue Queen takes like tight following positions around Gold Queen and doesn't like stray too far away as Gold Queen gets like pushed through the middle of the map to the different side gates. She's like keeping a close column on her to keep the Gold Queen down there.
I agree entirely, and I think I really like that Blue Queen is just ignoring right speed gate entirely, like this whole time. I think it's a great decision. Even before this.
Their drones waste their time with speed.
Especially from here. Like, I would have gone up to right speed, and it would have been wrong. And I would have gone up to right speed here, and that also would have been wrong.
I don't know. This one might have been okay because there was no drones, right? Like if there's not actually any drones that are ever gonna get up there, then you don't mind. Like if you're fully formed at 3, you should be able to trust your 3 warriors if there's no drones around to get fully set up on the drone routes and be able to stop the drones forever.
Oh.
So then you could dictate speed.
I just want to be near the damn queen when we got lockout. Like,
Yeah,
on the
lockout
other
on
queen, we
day
got
is so so fucking punishing and like unstoppable.
Yeah,
And it's
especially
stoppable,
What are
but it's
speed drones gonna
fucked.
do?
like the 4th bad game in a row.
Yeah, no, that felt again like pressure, like overwhelming. Overwhelmingly, you won the open, and then was just able to like press them. They had a slight moment in the middle, like they got 2 warriors up, and it felt like they could maybe mount a comeback at that point, but then that got shut really quickly as soon as Gold Abs died up above, and then you were able to, your team was able to hunt down gold checks immediately afterwards.
Yeah. Is this the long bathroom break that happened? Maybe not.
That was between the set?
Might have been.
I don't remember. We were trying to fuck them.
Everyone tried to fuck everyone there. I don't know what happened.
A little too fancy.
I mean, it kind of evened out. Let's see.
Call me old-fashioned, but I think getting a warrior up is pretty cool.
Got one. Got one.
They're about to get 2.
All right.
Gold only has 1. Technically, I think.
I don't know. This
is about even.
3 drones to middle. 1 gets up. 1 fails to deny the other. 1 doesn't get on snail and kind of wanders off.
Yeah, but then you look at them. What they get? They got 1 warrior.
They got 1 vanilla up. They got the same exact warrior count.
Yeah. Well, no, they had 2.
They were
down.
1 drone bump at the end away from denying the speed warrior. If the 3rd drone didn't go mid and stayed for a half second longer and bumped right gate, they would have made contained gold to only 1 vanilla. That would have been really strong.
Yeah, to me it was on the cusp of blue winning it outright, but at the same time it seemed like blue basically won it. Like just to a lesser extent.
Yeah, I think blue probably wins it harder if they send a drone to mid.
Yeah, thank you.
It's probably true. Like I don't disagree with that. I'm just saying overall, like if in terms of how openers go, like if you're aiming for like if you're evaluating like it on a like is this an even exchange? Blue came out slightly ahead. They could have come out more ahead.
Up so bad?
Let's go back further.
I mean, it was weird, right? We sent 3 drones at mid. This is a bizarre, or 3 drones to low gate. It's definitely a non-standard open, right?
Mm-hmm. It's that everyone.
Yeah, and if you had denied the right gate at the very end of this, it would have been really gold. The last drone, so skulls here, skulls. Yeah,
Okay.
skulls here.
So
if skulls right here denies right, then you're golden. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I understand what happened. It was that they tried for a standard open where they were counting on winning mid. So 2 drones fell through the waterfall. Meanwhile, your 3 drones bounced their 1 drone. You got up 1, they got up 1, and then your drones caused chaos when Sam switched, and then eventually that translated to a slightly higher warrior count at the end.
Gold lost because of the shuffle.
Yeah,
that left of
that
mid.
also happened too.
Yeah, that's.
I
Otherwise,
also
it's
thought
even.
I think gold skulls might have been a speed drone at the time because they were coming from the speed gates, but on the denials off the open, Blue Queen kills gold skulls. They're forming speed drone before they can get to mid. So like on the open, there's pretty good map control, basically because Rob wins mid and then correctly controls the maps and hits the speed drone on the way in and kills them before they can form. So I think that was a really killing that speed drone was probably a pretty key thing on the opener too.
Yeah, it's kind of the opposite of what happened on Dusk. Like Sam panic switches to left gate and gets crushed by drones. Meanwhile, Rob manages to win mid and then is able to tag one of the most important pieces on the map at that point.
Mm-hmm. So I think this is interesting here because blue is clearly winning right now, hard. But I think gold wins this map. So this could be the first real game of the set, which is exciting. I'm so excited to see what happens next.
Jess, that's what a lovely way of saying that this set sucked so far.
Come to New York and practice with us. You'll get some good games, I promise.
Yeah, to be fair, it has been 4 blowouts in a row.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan, for the compliment. So it's looking better and better for blue.
Oof. No room for error there.
That was progressive.
On that bump of mid.
I support it.
Look at Gold Abs saving the game, though.
Should have Mantis Sam right here instead of. Yeah. That's the start of the comeback.
How did Gold Abs get up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is great. Would have been really pissed at blue checks if they killed themselves there. But they didn't.
Sam's night map ledge tech, safe, fast J's in across all these night map ledges is fucking great. It's really good. He moves really fast in these lockout situations and establishes super quick.
Yeah.
They have a chance to kill Gold Abs right there. Go back. Set up right here, right? They get Gold Abs real quick and they essentially can win the game.
I know. Blue Abs had been over there by the snail, looking for the right side of the pincer for 10 seconds too, and then Skull Checks was over there with Queen, and then they both switched at the same time.
What really makes me angry about the whole situation is that they could have turned it in even if they didn't decide to go for the pincer right here, which is basically guaranteed. The fact that they are sort of dancing around when they have speed and Gold Abs doesn't have speed and isn't really taking great positions around the snail to guard it. It's you could have probably won the 1v1. and you still have a warrior in reserve. Like,
it is a
no,
tough
it's probably
spot,
not.
right?
Yeah.
Because both the queens are fighting at the top of the map above the wrap, and like Chex is probably like, "Fuck that! I'm gonna hang around here with the queen. I don't want to go, like go try and set up a pincer under there."
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like it's gonna be messy there.
Yeah. To me, I think Blue Abs had a really good chance of either getting snail control, maybe not necessarily killing Gold Abs, but if they were just safe about it, they probably could have at least like not lost the snail.
Do we agree if we go back like 10 or 15 seconds to where Blue Chex is like putting a column on queen, that's one of these like don't column the queen, like maybe around here? Is that in this spot, should Blue Chex keep columning the queen to force them down, and then, or should they go and join the pincer on Gold Abs?
There is currently no pincer on Gold Abs. Blue checks his last warrior.
Sweet, let's watch.
They're getting another one.
They're getting another one. And as soon as they are, Blue checks rotates to snail. No, can't decide.
Nope. Tries to keep pressure on the queen.
Yeah. So what do y'all think Blue checks should be doing here?
And Abs,
Drop
it's a column.
maybe.
It's a team column. Gold is contained to a very narrow column of the entire map right now. I support Gold or Blue Check here.
D-Ray, I'm having a lot of trouble understanding you.
All right, I'll just watch.
I mean, can you just try one more time and say that again, please?
Blue is columning Gold as a team. Gold has a very narrow column on the entire map right now. So Blue Checks is columning Gold Queen and Gold Abs right now, and I support that.
Yeah, I agree. Like Blue Checks' position right now is like holding the top of the map, and Gold Queen could come over and like clear her, but then that would open up a spot for Blue Queen to come up, and then they could set up a pincer and force Gold Queen down. So it seems like right here, holding this column on Gold Queen is the right thing to do because it secures you the top of the map over Snail. Is that right? As Blue Checks.
I agree. But not just Gold Queen, Gold Abs as well. Like Gold team as a whole.
Yeah, everybody they're by staying at the top here, they're holding the column on the whole Gold team. Yeah.
And then Blue Queen dies.
This was actually I was thinking about this. I was like, I'm willing to sack an egg here, right? Thinking we're just gonna like win on objective pressure. Exactly. Yeah. Even better would be to fake going for it and Mantis him, right? If I faked it, I would have let the form happen, but got Sam.
Yeah, it's your first egg. But the snail situation isn't like awesome for you right now, you know? You don't even have 3 warriors.
It's pretty good, but we got all the gates. We got 2 warriors. Snail pressure. I don't know. It
how
felt like
good a gamble do you think it was? Like from when you're coming in, how good a bet is it to like throw an egg at him right there?
Yeah. I still think it's a good.
Speed or.
Oh no, it's just the vanilla.
Like go back to the moment where you can see Rob deciding whether or not to do something silly.
Okay. Right here. I'm basically committed to it.
But you go because you're committing to the drone denial directly, right?
Yeah. I mean, better is to fake it. But, yeah, I was okay with this.
You really want that drone to jump out, bump you into their queen.
He wants to land.
I just really want that drone to die.
Yep.
That's what totally changed the game right there. That bump.
Go back to
that wasn't also an intentional death.
No. That was definitely not intentional. I mean, I just don't register the drones enough or realize the threat.
Yeah. And what's Blue Checks doing this whole time while you're dying a bunch?
Apparently not moving, not getting our snail moving.
Doing the thing I said Blue Abs should be doing.
I changed my mind. I think blue checks is great now. Stops the snail.
Yeah,
Blue checks
I
is a
agree.
Yeah,
hero.
blue checks did the right. It has been
Oh
doing the
my
right
god.
thing since
Yeah,
Kevin died, essentially, or even
yeah,
before that.
yeah.
Not entirely, but pretty good.
Salient comment. Great
I
contribution.
mean, they let gold abs pass through the column several times. So
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's a snail fight, which is nice. I love watching snail fights.
No gate tag.
Is that a Megamind meme?
No, it's I'm not sure if it was a skip or if it was just like it looked like Blue Queen walked up
I'll
to
go
it to
back.
untag gate and then
Yeah. I think I'm just a little frantic and playing scared now.
so right here Blue Queen's in a go back to where like there's a moment where all of gold is right above the snail and Blue Queen's at mid. I feel like should Blue Queen hold mid or should they like rotate down and try to attack from above? I think it's a
Here,
little maybe it's here. Yeah.
here.
What do we think of this spot? This looks like a spot.
one of you stays. I think queen moves and skull stays.
It's tough. I think both teams are up 3. Blue Queen should maybe be near left gate, holding the right column, the high right column. On
I could
gold
see
team,
Blue Queen in the D-Ray ledge.
the what ledge?
The D-Ray ledge near the hive. Like
The
it's
D-ray
like
ledge.
as Blue Queen, if you're the queen, the top of the map right here technically is like the ceiling above right gate because of where the snail above left gate because of where the snail is,
Yeah,
right? That's kind of too
yeah.
far away to be just bombing dives through there accurately the way you'd like to. So usually you'll try and get down to the ledge that's just above the wrap because you can have pretty tight commanding control over the area from there. So as Blue Queen,
That
I
sounds
feel
pretty
like
good, yeah.
down there.
That's fine. I think as Blue Queen, I want to take the Eduardo position here.
Which one is that?
The top of the map, like as in the picture.
What
Like
about the waterfall ledge?
I still
that's
don't
what
know what the
Dan is
Eduardo
describing.
position is. The top.
So there's this position that I was like really excited about that Eduardo took. It doesn't have anything to do with closing on snail, it has to do with gate control. But it's hovering at the top of the map, between the waterfalls.
Isn't that the D-Ray ledge?
I can tell you another time why I call it the Eduardo position. Let's not get distracted by that. But
The speed gate and the waterfall, or
no, where blue checks is right now, but on the ceiling. That's where I want Blue Queen at this moment.
Isn't that the D-Ray ledge?
Is it?
no, the one above Gold Queen.
It's not my ledge. It's not my ledge, first off. Secondly, it's where gold queen is where I like to be as a speed warrior, but not I don't know, as a queen. It's
Sorry,
maybe
that's
risky as a queen.
Yeah, that's
I was
not
just
D-Ray.
going by what Dan. No, I was just going by the first name that got thrown out because I like naming things after people. But yeah, I kind of like that ledge.
I mean, I guess the point is that like as blue, you want to try. You have like look at this position, right? So somebody needs to hold where blue checks is almost definitely like right away, and blue abs too, and then come around and then fill in from the top and start peeling the onion, right? And so it's blue skulls and blue queen that need to figure out like how to rotate into that position because right now they can't really attack from the right.
Yeah.
And they're not defending lockout. They're not defending. There's no reason to defend gates because everybody's got their warriors up.
Yeah, to me, at the very least, Blue Queen needs to find a way in to alleviate pressure from Sam, right? Like Sam's like giving a lot of pressure from above right now. So Blue
Yeah, I
Queen
think
needs to be there to
I
run
think
it
you
at
want
least.
the queen not to have to lead this charge. You want the queen to like come in and have blue skulls be like
Right.
going down and setting shit up.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
he still needs to be there to provide like the extra pressure, right? Blue Skull should be the main driver, but Blue Queen should be like sort of the backup, because at the very least they can neutral the other queen if the other queen comes.
Okay, so what I'm getting from everyone, I think everyone agrees here that Blue Queen should take the safe high position up here where Blue checks is. Blue Skulls should come down and pressure Sam from above. Blue Abs is in the exact right place, holding the left column, and then Blue checks as the vanilla is going to be the low warrior who tries to maybe punish attempts on the snail and get pincers with blue stripes. Sound fair?
Attack.
I think
Attack.
that's roughly about right.
I also don't hate Blue Queen staying put. It's like not terrible. Blue check's going down here. I don't know what is here. I don't get that at all.
I think Blue Queen's in a pretty good spot. You don't want to lose those gates. I think like you're thinking about the next round of warrior formations once all the chaos clears around the snail.
I agree. I don't think there's a huge difference between Blue Queen being here at Midgate or up here at the ceiling. I think up here at the ceiling gives a little bit more snail pressure, but I think your call out, Ryan, the important thing about it is that she's still holding a right column on Gold Queen this whole time, and like
yeah, exactly.
It's from Gold Queen. Yeah. I think we all agree about that, but like also putting some of her focus and like influence over snail is good, but I don't think there's much reason to get bogged down arguing about the difference between these two positions here. So yeah, I think blue checks did the wrong thing, but somehow 2 gold warrior kills happened anyway. Oh, so all 3 gold warriors went to clear snail.
Yeah.
Yeah, blue is just more coordinated. This looks very good for blue.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I don't feel like blue should lose this game unless they get fully wiped somehow.
Blue Queen is doing the exact right thing, just hovering safely.
Your guys are fighting Sam directly. Okay.
How to lose a 1 game? Take shots at a queen.
Yeah. Well, that's how like I was saying to Jess's team last week when we were watching them against John K. Like they had the night map, and then they all decided to try and solo John K. It's like, no,
Yeah,
don't do that. That's bad.
still very good recovery here. You're gonna want a speed warrior though. Oh no, blue apps. Easy. Calm down. Okay. Okay. Blue abs that whole time was just like really itching to fight. It seemed
Yeah,
like
they really wanted that fight for whatever reason. And
blue abs have 3 warriors up.
Now you're really on the back foot.
I would have wanted blue abs
Oof.
trying to help get, I guess, checks up speed. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's so bad.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
It happens to all of us.
Just
Hey,
a random
don't,
pick error.
don't beat
Oh,
yourself
just-
That ledge kills more queens than anything else except speed gates.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's
Do
got to
not
be
feel
off
bad
by
about
like
this.
1 pixel or something, right? It's so close.
It's
This is a safe space, Rob. No one here is going to make you feel bad for
It's
this.
okay. It's okay. No, I feel enough bad myself.
Yeah.
It's the game's fault. We should
it's
we
my
should get
fault.
together.
It's Austin's
We should
fault.
all get
We
together.
can complain about my teammates 30 seconds prior, but clearly I fucked that game, right? We still
We
have
should all get
30%.
together and complain to Josh DeBonus that the ledges on Night Map are animated in a way that makes it deceptive how far out they extend compared to dusk and day. I'm taking this position
that-
now. This is Josh's
Is it
fault.
actually true? Is it actually true?
No.
I think it's true.
No.
I think so.
I don't think
No?
it is.
Okay,
No, I
never
think
mind.
so.
I withdraw that.
Okay, so it looks like everything was good up until 240 to a little less than 240, 230-ish.
God, these are such short games, all of them.
Yeah. No, everything looked to be in your favor up until like 230, and then I don't know, it felt like one really bad fight with that involved Sam that killed you. Killed your team, and then
You were still fine, like so far into it.
yeah.
I think yeah, Blue Abs really messed up like fighting here.
Yeah. They didn't need to fight.
Yeah, I think going from 2 warriors down to 1 warrior there, it was just like devastating for Blue.
Yeah, especially with all the easy berries pretty much taken off the map.
I kind of feel like in the high level games that we have today, like going down to last warrior is basically as bad as a wipe. Unless that warrior
Sure. I think, go back and look at Blue Skulls' death, because like I'm not sure they needed to die.
They took the same bad route that
So they leave, they drop and
Oh, God.
follow.
yeah.
Oh god, no.
Yeah, no,
Oh
they
god.
take
Yeah.
take the route through the middle, which is
Yeah, don't take that route. It's a
yeah.
bad route.
Bad
Dangerous.
route.
Queen can dive on
the
you.
bad route when everyone's there. It's a good route when everyone's rotating with you, but no one's rotating at that point. Everyone's taking the middle.
Yeah, they had an out on the right, like free and clear, but they went left instead.
Yeah, that had to be frustrating. Like the gate control was mostly blue. Like kills were mostly even up until the last moment.
I'm getting like echo from Sam. I think I'm hearing Felix twice, maybe.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh wait, am I muted?
No, you're
You
not.
were unmuted for a second.
How was I unmuted?
It only just happened just now.
You don't want more Felix?
No one wants more Felix. Let's be real.
Double your Felix, double your fun. Oh no. Oh no.
Wait, is it the same changeup?
That
Was it actually someone
okay, this one went a little better, I think.
Oh, we totally effed this up. No
What
one, no one,
are you
Look at
doing?
Blue Jacks. It's so sad. I don't want to be
where's my
laughing.
stripes?
Yeah. Worse.
I get no joy from this.
Bro, look at my stripes though. Where is stripes?
Yikes.
Yeah, what are they doing?
Stripes.
I think she missed the jump. Maybe she.
Were you guys supposed to be trying berries or something?
No. They were supposed to deny safe gate, right? This was the play that I was talking about 30 minutes ago that y'all said was not good, but executed terribly.
This is a better version of it though than last time, I think. Like
Yeah, you got your warriors up this time.
Because like you are just there to prevent them from getting anything mid, and then you send all your drones other places to go do useful things, and so everybody else goes and does something else and gets up while you deny
Yeah,
mid.
and we got up.
And also this time, like Sam really fucked it up too. Like he did the changeup wrong. Like it should have been. He should have responded the same way that he did last time. Maybe. Let me think.
Yeah, can we just go from the
Yeah,
beginning?
no, he could have prevented your speed warrior.
I'm just barely missed that drone at mid, right? If I get the drone at mid, this open would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Assuming my teammate actually like don't run on the bottom of the map and or it's the early jump, right?
No.
Sam should have
Honestly,
gone left. Sam went right.
yeah. Honestly, like the main difference this time was that Sam responded poorly.
And Sam fucked up.
Yeah, he should have gone like Jess was saying. He should have gone left.
Like you were saying. Oh God.
Can you just go back, please, and show where he should have gone left?
I would love to. I would be so happy to do that.
Thank you.
Here.
Right here.
Ready?
Right, exactly. Yeah. Which is the way he went the last time.
Yeah.
Is that like if you just go straight left over the top, that's the fastest way to get across. And so you can beat them if they go up through the speeds.
Yeah, so that's a very good point, Aaron. Thank you.
Straight up over the top.
Yeah. The big thing is that the big thing is that he missed out on preventing speed this time, which he did last time really well. Unfortunate death from Austin. At least everyone else is cleaning up.
New York tied it up. So who cares? Just so you know.
Dude,
the New York.
Props to BK, man. Gold Skulls has been getting a lot of good kills and stuff this tournament.
BK was the difference maker, man.
Didn't have neutral at least. Oh, come on, guys. Just turn and face him.
I feel like Warriors in the dust tunnel in San Francisco don't really sit still and wait to get killed like that Warrior in the tunnel did. I think that's something that we're actually pretty decent at.
Nice. Huge play by Sam.
I just fuck up, right? I need to stabilize or not challenge it. I believe in myself too much.
Yeah, but that's every queen in this community. Nice. Sam is killing it.
Woo.
Feels like blue has a lot of control here, and just as I say that, warrior dies. Another warrior. Oh no.
It seems like they're racing across the map. They're both doing the routes across the map around each other, trying to see who can get an edge.
Oop.
Yeah, this still feels like a very it still feels like you're playing out a neutral game state at this point. Like no real progress on the snail.
Should Sam put himself into the tunnel? Should Rob put himself into the tunnel like that? I feel like both of them just went into the triangle voluntarily.
Well, they got columned. It wasn't entirely voluntary.
I mean, I went in greedy, got lucky to get out, and maybe the same thing happened to him.
Oh my god. Again, this looks really good by blue right here. Checks and skulls are overlapping a bit, but they recognize. I don't know. This is a lot of nothing.
Yeah, it's still a pretty neutral game state right now.
Blue checks is doing a very good job at covering escape routes for Rob.
Yeah, Austin's, yeah.
There we go. Oh no, what did you... Weird. Okay. Rob, I thought you had them finally, you had a local advantage above Blue Hive against them, but then you dove into the tunnel instead.
Yeah, I'm telling Krim, if you go back 5 seconds or whatever, that play that Jess said everyone should learn. I'm trying to get Krim to do it.
Yeah, and he just fucks it.
He just fucks it up. This is a J here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That totally fucks me.
Yeah. Now Austin has to pull off some heroics.
I don't know why you chose to do that instead of fight Sam at advantage.
I mean, we could go back and see. I know it felt like it was a nice time to like actually get our snail moving, assuming good execution.
Austin's just wrecking.
I would love to look at why it felt that way.
How far back?
A little bit more, and to get the snail back under the right tunnel. A little bit further. Maybe like 15 seconds further. Because we want to get it with blue queen up top. Okay. So pause here, I guess. So at this point, everybody's been kind of wrapping around each other, looking for map control and like positional control. And now you have this spot finally as blue, where you own the map, and you've got like blue, like only 2 blue units trapped, and your whole team kind of around them, right? So at this point, usually you try to drive them into like what at this point you could attack them, right? Like all blue queen comes over,
I don't understand.
Takes overhead and fucks with them, right?
Okay, from my perspective, it has all of the gates and the snail. This is not good for us. You can't kill a queen on Dusk Ceiling, right? The queen just can live there forever if they want.
Right, but I think that right now you have a positional advantage, and instead you put yourself in big disadvantage with her queen right above you, right? I think you like, if your goal is to clear snail, you probably need to push their queen like pretty far out of position and get her triangled from here. So if you're blue queen and trying to clear snail, you don't want to go straight in there, because gold queen will eventually get in above you and own the area outside the tunnel.
I mean, okay, so right here, we're slowly losing. We don't have gates. I don't know what I don't know.
So from
we
here,
have to...
I think from here is blue. The best way to control the map right now is to push gold queen into the triangle or into one of the tunnels, and then lock up the map while she's trapped down there, and like reclaim everything and get back to advantage, right?
Gold queen's just gonna hold the ceiling. Why does gold queen? What incentive does gold queen have to leave the ceiling? They've got all the gates and the snail.
You don't think you can? Okay.
We could keep on. We could go slower and see, or in the future or something. Maybe the decision is worse in the future if we.
No, let's watch. Okay, thank you.
Sam do. Okay, he grabs the ceiling. We can't push him off that ceiling. He can just live there forever and just win on snail, right? Then. Okay. So yeah, I mean here, if Krim plays well, hits the J, and keeps skulls or stripes back against that wall. Like this is the same play. We executed it on Dusk map, not with Krim, with a different warrior. I don't know that Krim actually knows the play. I was trying to explain the play, which maybe is bad, in the middle of a tournament or whatever. We should get control of that nipple, probable kill on stripes. If Stripe is Prashant, he may live like 20 or 30% of that, but almost every warrior is dead here, assuming him hits a J and just pushes him into the nub.
Rob, how is taking that position worth the potential for a kill when you're like giving up the control of the map like that?
I mean, we need to get this. We need to. I mean, we can sacrifice snail progress certainly.
I think that as queen, when you go in to clear the snail, one of the big potential outcomes of that is that your team fucks up and you're trapped and you're dead. So if you go and fight that when you're at total positional and map control disadvantage, that's a bad call. And that you should fight for better positional and map control advantage so that you don't totally destroy yourself if like you going and manually clearing fucks up. Do you agree?
I mean, it's not manually. This is. I've got someone covering my left side, right? I've got a plausible exit to the left, and before Krim dies, right? We should.
You're not covered on the left.
Let's go back a bit. A little farther. I want to see a little farther. Okay, I understand now. Cool. Let's go forward.
Maybe you're covered on the left.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think I agree with Dan.
I don't know. I think this is like assume Krim plays well. This is a good play.
So this my question.
Okay, no, hold on. Here's the problem. Assume Krim plays well.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well,
like
I mean,
at any level of play.
No. I think this is.
Let's say there's a 99% chance that Krim plays well. So you're taking what?
If there's 99% chance Krim plays well. If there's, maybe the threshold changes around 85%, 90%.
No. Okay, now you know what? I'm too safe, I guess.
No, hold on, Jess. Can I try? I think there's two questions here.
No, let me.
One, you can't actually assume.
Not 100% play.
Krim plays
You
well.
as queen are going to fight the lowest warrior, and you have 0 gate.
Yeah. That's true.
Two, like, what if Krim does play well, and now you're down there with Krim, and they lost 1 warrior, and the rest, and you left everything else upstairs? What are the risks you're taking now? What do you think happens if their queen is up top and can do whatever she wants and has warrior support around her?
Yeah.
Well, you also have blue also has 2 warriors and a speed warrior, and then the snail moving in that scenario, with a way out. Like that seems like a pretty big win if this play succeeds.
You really want the queen to go down there? Then?
If the queen doesn't come down here, right? Like we basically seed the snail until like the speed gate or something. Like this is the only way to dislodge warrior.
No, if blue puts a warrior in the right side of the tunnel, that snail doesn't move anymore.
Yeah. No, that was my suggestion. Why doesn't either checks or skulls go down there and contest stripes? Even let's say they go to the right side and you got to send it ahead of the snail. So let's say stripes rotates over to the nipple, then you bomb the right side of it as well. Stripes either has to leave or they die, essentially, and then you just leave from the right. Coming in from the left seems, especially when when there's no pressure on the right, means that you just get trapped, I think. And you can't clear the snail either because it's ahead of you.
I think my position is basically, if my warrior plays well, I get snail control and a probable warrior kill, and I get an escape route. That's my thinking. I still think it.
They're not even on first light either.
So what's if not this play? What's the alternative? Like I've
Work
heard
on the
Dan
higher
say.
warriors.
I've heard Dan say try to push the queen down and into the triangle. I'm a little skeptical that there's a path towards doing that.
I agree.
The other like
But tag gate.
suggestion was okay. So like tag gates while a warrior gets to the right of the nub in the tunnel, the right of the tunnel nub. Like delays there while queen tags gates.
Yeah, I actually like that a lot better than going left and fighting gold queen.
It seems like a viable alternative and much less risky.
I think so.
I like it too.
Yeah, to me, at this point, like one of your warriors should be focused on stopping Snail, which means playing down low.
Also, I like this play by the queen better if you already have that warrior there.
Exactly.
If Skulls is already on that right nub, I like this a lot more.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, I definitely remember telling him to sort of go and challenge the snail. And does he go directly and challenge it?
Well, from right here, like the blue warrior would have to already be there for that to be safe. Because from here, if you challenge gold's, gold stripes could just pop over to in front of snail and be safe from you.
Right. So
and that's what they do too.
Stripes goes under the nub. That's fine. Jays him and Krim is speed, right? Krim can push him back to the nub, right? Stripes is vanilla.
Yeah. Go forward a bit.
Now watch. I think positionally
Stripes makes a nice bump on the skulls here.
Yeah, for me, the only issue with this play is order of operations and entry side. Other than like what would the queen do otherwise sort of situation. Like, you need control of the snail. Skulls should go there first, in front of the snail. Stripes either rotates or stays exactly where they are. Either way, then you choose your entry point, either left or right.
I'm not sure I see the point of or the value in queen entering from the right. I think it's left or to me it looks like left or nothing.
I think right because I think right because then you absolutely secure the snail if Stripes rotated to the right, and then you have a chance to kill Stripes.
Oh, you mean like if it's blue queen is up above right now making the decision, and the rest of the warriors are kind of where they're at.
Correct.
Okay, so I see what you mean. If Stripes is already relocated.
Yeah.
I was imagining Skulls is where Stripes is.
Yeah, I'm assuming that. So if Skulls rotates down, I assume Stripes will pre-rotate over the nipple, right, to where they are right now. So then I would say then you bomb the right side as the queen. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, cool.
All right.
And now we just get the fallout of everything that just occurred up to this point.
Good bump.
Got us watching Speed Austin work.
Nice recovery.
Beautiful. Oh.
So close.
Sad.
So close. Very sad.
Deserved
Austin was just wrecking everyone right there.
Oof. Sorry.
Get bumped? Is that what happens? Because I actually really remember
I think you don't establish, and they were 50-50, so that was after the bump.
That's rough. It was a long day. I think my main takeaway here is don't assume a set is great for footage review just because it's grand finals. No shade.
no worries.
Oh god.
I think that might have, or